Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Last Cloudia video. My name is DK, and today we're going to be going over the newest collab that will be hitting Last Cloudia in the next couple days. This one actually is a banger. It came out of nowhere. We did just recently have the Devil May Cry, and I kind of said that'd be really cool if we got a Bayonetta collab, because it kind of, it's kind of like hyper single player game. It's just, really cool combos and stuff like that, and I'm a big fan of Bayonetta. I've played multiple times with the first one. The second, I've recently got the third one, haven't had a chance to play it, so I'm thinking about doing maybe a stream for that one. But this collab is actually going to reflect the first game and only the first game. So we're gonna see Bayonetta and let's see, I've heard people call her Jean and then Jean, so however you say it, whatever. So we do have Bayonetta launching first. There will be two parts of the collab, and then we will have the second unit appearing later on in February. But first we'll be getting Bayonetta, and honestly, she looks amazing. We're gonna first watch the trailer, the collab trailer that was originally launched, and then we'll kind of move on into the actual live stream, because they haven't released the full trailer yet. So we'll kind of skip around and kind of talk about the skills and whether or not we can kind of rate her kit, and we kind of see is she worth pulling for. In my opinion, after watching the stream, I think she's a great character. Gonna be really great on dark DPS, dual wield, has some good survivability, has some great defense mechanics. I mean, she really did catch me off guard with that kit. Very, very good, top tier kit for sure. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer real quick, and then we'll go ahead and dive into the actual kit from the live stream. Yeah, that trailer, man. You see your bare naked ass on that shit. That's crazy. Yeah, so far this is a lot of the scenes from the actual game itself. So I was thinking about actually doing a live stream tomorrow for the game. I've beaten it several times, like I said, but I wouldn't mind playing through it again. We're not going to get a lot from her. We just got a couple. I mean, that maybe was a skill 3 and then their S4. We won't find out more until later on. She looks like she's going to be a lightning unit. She will have some paid accessories, maybe that they will alter the color of her costume, so that's going to be really cool. We got a lot of information today, so we're going to kind of go over that too as well. But I mean, it looks amazing. It's going to be a two-person collab, so 2 parts. So it's looking really good. So we'll go ahead and shift on until the actual live stream, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, so now we're going to move on to the actual kit. Now, let's go ahead and start this real quick. We'll raise this volume up just a tad. It's great music. This game has amazing music. So right off the bat, her card looks amazing. Really straight from the game, of course. So right now, that is going to be your S1. We are hitting for 7. Now, she is going to be a dual wield unit, so that's going to double. So 8. It's going to be 8 hits on her S1, so it's going to be a total of 16 hits for her S1 total with dual wield. There we go. So we do have 12 hits on the S2, so that's going to be 24 hits. And then this animation is pretty quick, and 36 hits on her S3. So dark DPS, she has a lot of built-in machine stuff, so she's gonna have a lot of fun stuff. We kind of got a hint at her collab weapons already, and collab paid weapons. It's going to be 2 weapons for her. So I'm really wondering what they are going to be as far as weapons go, because honestly, when looking back at Melee, whenever she had her dual weapons on her paid equipment, it wasn't necessary, but it was very, very nice to have both. So it could be pretty costly going for her weapons. Honestly, dark unit, unless it has like some kind of built-in Trishula, I probably would run 1 paid, 1 Trishula, just to save some money. I have a feeling though that both weapons are going to be pretty nasty. So we're gonna keep my fingers crossed that maybe one's kind of a dud and one's really good, so I can only have to pay for one. But knowing Bayonetta collab 2 units, I think they're gonna be pretty good. So moving on to her S4. Now, we did kind of go over this earlier. Now, this is straight from the game, guys. I mean, it's gorgeous. This happens very early on. So we'll, like I said, if I do a stream tomorrow, you'll get to see all this stuff. And if you guys want to check it out, you know, definitely come check it out. I'll try and actually go through the entire game tomorrow to see if, because I know I did see a lot of people in the chat that they hadn't played the game yet. So, you know, why not introduce it, the game to them if they haven't already owned it. So going over the Bayonetta traits, we do have trait 1, bullet arts. Now we have dark damage plus 50%, which is phenomenal. It's just a perfect 50% to dark damage. We also have a non-conditional 12k cap additionally. Then you also get, when physically attacking, you reduce enemy minus 20% and deal damage. So very good, very kind of like a piercing effect. We also do have physical attack damage plus 40%, and then damage cap plus 15k for the second hit of dual wield types only. Second, this is actually really new. So second hit of dual wield type skills. Okay, so you're gonna see. It's going to be odd numbers playing here and there, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's still good damage. She's going to hit really well. I think we were saying she's going to be like 37, 38. And then that's not including some other stuff that you can add. I mean, she can probably hit in the high 40s, honestly. So, you know, a really good, accurate dual wield dark DPS. So the last one we had was for dark we had the Joker. Joker's still really good. Actually, Joker's still one of my most used units to this day. So, you know, I feel like they're paying tribute to these collab dark units, and she's going to be really, really good. Next we have is the Bat Within. Won't faint from enemy attacks, which is really good. When giving unit Witch Time buff, restore all skills for 5 seconds, SET to 5 seconds, and then Witch Time buff. When the Witch Time buff is active, you get skill damage plus 30%, a damage cap plus 10k, a physical damage reduction of 30%. Then you also get, when HP hits 0, Witch Time buff. During the Witch Time buff, you will auto revive and restore 75% HP once per wave. So, you know, built in, kind of like an awaken, not like a high tier awaken, but just a nice little revive mechanic there when you hit that low HP. So overall, trait 1 and 2 are really good. There is a small window for the Witch Time buff, and we'll go over that here shortly. But overall, I mean, it's still additional damage. Like I said, the waves they're not long. You know, she's really going to benefit on boss battles. She does come with giant killing too, so she's going to have additional damage to bosses. So, you know, really, she's just going to perform really, really well. On paper, this kit's already in the 9s for me. So, moving on to the actual kit real quick, we have... Naughty. God, man. She has one hell of imagination, I'll tell you that right now. We have skill 1, that's mine. We have 4 dash to close enemy medium area combo, dark combo attack, blah 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 blah. We've already seen this. We've seen this, but we do get to see that's a front medium area dark combo, launches enemies in the air, so we can get additional damage. So our kit's so well, we can add additional percentages through like sky high 1, sky high 2, you know, whatever ones you have. We also have skill 3 punishment. Now this instantly closes the gap for a wide area combo attack. I really want to know how fast this happens. Now, judging by the video, it looks really good. So I really think this, damn, she's gonna be very good. Special, I don't want to say too much because we don't know, because she's not in hand. There's gonna be a lot of testing, I'm sure, to see like the timing, how fast she kills. But overall, on paper and what I've seen, looking very, very good. Special, as long as there's music, I love that. Powerful dark combo attack to one single enemy, and damage cap is 120k. I would love to see that fully maxed out and just, you know, that constant 120k. It's really nice to see. We have other buffers to get that to even higher heights, and you know, she just seems like a very fun unit. And I feel like, again, that's where LC's been going lately. I know we haven't really reached a huge power creep yet. There's, you know, lack of content. There's not really much in bosses. We're fighting the same thing over and over again. So, you know, at the end of the day, we're having fun with the units that are coming out, and you know, we play them as long as we want. And then, you know, the next unit comes and we do the same thing. But, you know, that's why I like the game. I just like building units, testing them, you know, using them in just random content. You know, it's always fun. So moving on to, and honestly, we have a lot of characters that are hitting like the 40Ks, like the new Shift Melee from she's phenomenal, a dark unit that we just got recently. Levi's still really good, hitting those high 37, now even high 50s with the new grapple unit with her insane enablers. I mean, you know, it's really fun time to just be like testing all this fun stuff out. For the next skill we have is Witch Time. Now this is what's going to help out with that trait too. When physically attacked, chance to give unit the Witch Time buff. The Witch Time buff is active. You won't flinch, so she does get super armor. The buff ends after only 5 seconds though, so that's a little rough. I wish it was maybe 10 to 15. That just feels like it's more, it'd be more beneficial in like boss waves. But also the biggest downfall here is can't be regiven before end. So yeah, I you know, you keep, you know, honestly, I guess this is fine. This is fine. It's just there could be a chance where your damage cap just kind of drops, you know, but it's not that big of a deal, really. She has very little conditions. It just basically have fun with her. Everything will kind of work out in the end. She's, like I said, I'm most definitely going for this unit. And the reason why I say that is because Jeanne is going to be a single wield thunder unit, is what I've seen so far. It showed the lightning bolts on her sword. It showed lightning on her motorcycle when she was doing the animation. It could be wrong. It could be a light unit, but I'm leaning more towards a thunder, unless someone out there's already data mined it and I'm totally wrong on this. But if it's honestly, if it's a thunder single wield unit, depending on how her kit is, I probably will go for it too, because I really like the two attributes I like the most are ice and thunder. So, you know, and I've kind of recently started to really like dark units from whenever they released Joker and melee. So, you know, really cool stuff. We have you want to touch you want to touch me? Question mark, right? No, we don't want to touch you. Dark damage plus 20%, dark damage damage cap plus 2k we get when attacking male units, comma. Chance for dark damage cap 10,000 more. So only when attacking male units. That I don't really get that. That's shit, right? I was trying to figure out how many there's soldiers that are male units. Arena has male units, so you can get that dark damage percentage. Cap really doesn't mean squat in Arena. Speaking of Arena, we'll side tangent here. I think she's gonna be pretty good for Arena. I really do. Not like the greatest unit like to date, but she's going to be very, very effective in there, I think. She has some decent damage reduction with her Witch Time buff. She comes with two types of, she has a 2-type Ubenati. We'll read that here in a second, but I just think she's going to be a really fun arena unit. And that's actually why I want her. I felt like whenever I told myself pulling for future units, I feel like the only content that I have left personally is kind of like arena. Yeah, it's pretty much arena. So I feel like the only units I should be pulling for is arena units, because that's where I'm gonna get the most fun, you know, just testing things out in arena and stuff like that with other people's builds and whatnot. The next part is gonna be You've Been Naughty. 2 machines equipped, physical attack damage plus 20k, and then enemies are more likely to faint. Break plus 25, plus 50% more break to male enemies. Again, there's not a lot of male enemies to break, so that's kind of like a dead thing. It's very niche, very niche. That's all you've got. Battle start, autocast, Grand Brave, and Fort. So disgusting to have Grand Brave on autocast. So that's 35% to SCR. And then Fort is a nice defensive buff. 20%, we have effect lasts until unit is incapacitated. Now, usually when you read Battle Start, it's only a 40-second buff, but it's very nice to see that the effects last until the unit is incapacitated, which should not be that easy. She should be pretty good at taking damage. The next thing we have is Let's Dance Boys. Give physical attacks an anti-Knight, God, Spirit, and Stone type effect. Now, like I said, she's going to be really fun for Arena because a lot of people like to run Stone World. We do have humans in there, especially Knights. Some people still run Luxeus. Spirit, there is Lagerbos is still plaguing the Arena scene, but with the most recent update to the spell render, a lot of people have removed them from the list, but there are still people that are using them. So this is really attacking the meta for Arena at the moment. So guys, I think she's gonna be pretty decent. Moving on to her kit, we have Fighting Spirit Max, which is so good. Heroism up 3, critical 3. We love to see any kind of crit 3 in the built in the kit because it's too expensive to pay the SC. We have advanced items, advanced aim vitals. We have that's going to be crit percentage up, crit power percentage up. We have Proud Force special boost, really, really nice on that special boost, because it's gonna benefit her. What is it called? Here we go. The Let's Dance Boys. We also get a Soldier Mastery, so that's gonna be for Sniper. Again, really good. People still running Roy's in Arena. I really think she's just going to be a lot of fun. She does come with Pose of Glory, Royal Armor for those crits, chance to reduce them. We have Quick Trigger, so she's automatically going to start with an SCT stock. Random, of course. We have Blessed Speed for movement. You know, that's expensive already, so we're going to get that. A survivability for Decoy, so it gets a nice revival when he hit that 0 HP. She comes with auto protection. She comes with auto protection, and let's just say it, she comes with auto fort. She comes with auto fort, auto Grand Brave, and auto protection. Not only that, but she comes with auto crit, which is huge, and auto haste, which is definitely huge. And the only reason why I say auto haste is huge is because it's so damn expensive, and we're getting it for free. She comes with the nasty shockwave too. I'm probably gonna throw piercing on her. She comes with dual built in. The triple impact, you know, normally I'd get a little upset about the triple impact because I feel like triple impact's really useless. But whatever. Her kit is so solid that I don't even care it's in there. She comes with machine boost, machine high boost, machine mega boost, right? So good. Dark high drive, that's 11 SC save, dark attack raise 3, and then dark critical raise. Huge win on that dark crit. So you can turn her into a nasty pursuit build easily with this kit. There, all you would have to do is add like Ardor, crit 1, crit 2. We can keep going on and on and on, right? There's weapons we can do to increase crit rate. That's why I'm really hoping with her paid equipment, if it comes with crit rate, dude, if it comes with crit rate on both weapons, that is disgusting. So I'm really, really excited to see what those weapons are going to be. She potentially could be the highest DPS in the game from here, but I don't want to shit on my boy Zakes. Guys, I have a video of Zakes. I have a video of my pulls for Zakes, and it people are requesting it, but I think I might throw it up. It was rough, but that's why you haven't seen a build video for him. Giant Killing 2 is so solid. Back to Zakes. Yeah, Zakes is amazing on DPS per second, so I really want to see how she stacks up against him. Giant Killing 2, we have 20%, no, 30%, 20%, 30%. I can't remember that percentage, but it's 2k to bosses. Soldier Mastery, very nice. We have Awaken built in. So if she has a Decoy, Awaken. If she has Witch Time, she has another built-in mechanic for Revival. Do we have anything else? No. And that's not even including, like, we could do, you know, what is it? We don't have that. No, we don't have that either. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, yeah, honestly, and then Focus Will. So we have From Zero. I couldn't get that word out right. From Zero, we can add that too. She doesn't come with, what's that? Sharp Eye. So that's gonna be an easy throw on her. You know, really, like I said, if I feel like she's just gonna be a lot of fun in arena. So with that said, I give this kit a solid like 9.3 for the kit. It is so good. It's a really good kit, minus the triple impact. I'm not even looking at triple impact right now. It's a solid kit, guys. Really, really good. I'm actually really excited to see what John is. I'm really bummed out it's only 2 characters, but I kind of got that. There could be 3 kits. It could have been 3, but the third one that I had in mind was kind of like he's there, but not really there. So going over the arc now, guys. Now this is something that I wasn't too fond of. It's a beautiful arc. I love it. It's straight out of the game. It's, you know, one of the first things you see. We have Let's Hit the Climax. Golly. It's very relevant to the game. I know it sounds really weird. Arc trait on boss waves, SCR plus 25%. Whenever defeating an enemy, physical attacks damage plus 3%. We have at max 30%. So on boss wave, SCR plus 25%, which is really nice. But then when defeating an enemy, physical attack damage goes up 3%. So I feel like this arc is only really going to shine at the very end of boss wave if you wipe out the whole floor with, you know, on every wave. So it's too conditional. It's not worth. There's a lot of other arcs that are better. Most likely she's going to be a pursuit unit, so you will most likely be using like you know, Icy Guardian or Star, what is that, Seventh Sword Bow, forgot the name right now, I'm going brain dead. Heavenly Star Lord. Whatever. We have when attacking an enemy near death, damage cap plus 1500, special damage cap plus 1500 more. Yeah, not the greatest arc trait in my opinion. Learnable skills. This does have one skill that I am mostly interested in, is infernal demons. This is nice. Battle start. So that usually is 40 seconds. Defense and M&D minus 10%, and then add subtracted amount to STR. Now, the only reason why battle start kind of throws me off is because before it says until incapacitated. So I don't know if they changed the mechanic around, but usually that meant 40 seconds. So very similar. We have a couple of things out here. Now, I like this just because, you know, Grapple has a lot of defense and M&D. At least mine does. So all that would go to SCR. I mean, she is already capping. Just there's a fun units that have these two high stats, and there's just more STR, you know, and then you'll get more physical. I mean, there's just ways to think about it. But in my opinion, I do really like the Infernal Demons the most. We have Wicked Weave, special damage to boss monsters plus 20% and damage cap plus 2k. That it's nice. You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. SCR down evasion, we have ways to already do that. I believe we do. It's an accessory. Chance to nullify SCR down debuffs inflicted by enemy. Oh yeah, we do. By active skills. Pose of Victory, Chance Drive, and Beastly Banquet. None of those have any value to me. The two highest points in here are going to definitely be Infernal Demons and Wicked Weave. 100% this arc is not chaseable. Please do not pity it. There's no reason to. It's just for niche situations, extra damage cap. We don't know the cost of these as well. I would say Wicked Weave would probably be between 10, maybe 12 SC. Doubt it. Maybe 10, maybe 9, the lowest. Infernal Demons, we have Battle Start. Yeah, that one's probably going to be, I want to say about 7 maybe for that one, maybe 8. So they're a little costly in my opinion. If they, you know, honestly, man, they could come out, they could be like super low. So we don't know, right? But I want to say something like that's going to be around there. For the Arc Ether reward, we have 100% Arc Ether. We have Book of Infernal Demons. It is going to be accessory rarity 6. We do have physical attack and special damage plus 50% to God type enemies. Very niche situations, but a nice accessory. SCR 75%, 75, and INT 75. It does come with a nice attribute resistance of plus 5. So, you know, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've seen way worse collab accessories. So niche situations, you know, physical 15%, why not, right? So as far as the collab goes, this is all the information that we have currently right now. We don't have any news for part 2 yet because they're going to say that for next week, I believe. They're going to do next week's trailer. So we'll do a trailer for that. But guys, I just want to go ahead and talk to you about this, kind of get things rolling. So again, at the end of the day, would I pull? Absolutely. I think she's going to be phenomenal. If you're missing a dark unit, especially dual wield, she's 100% a pull. Don't know the route you're going. The smartest way, if you're going to be spending for this, is probably just go the pity route. I would definitely not spend all your free gems. If you know 100% you are going to go for her, and you just don't have that feeling, I'd probably go the paid route. If you didn't spend free gems, of course, good luck to you. And I hope it doesn't come to the pity, because that's, you know, really expensive in free gems. But for me, I probably as whaley as it sounds, I'm probably gonna go the paid route, just because I just went not almost to Zags, but I went pretty heavy, guys. I went to like 15 pulls for Zags on free, and it was just horrifying to think that I was gonna have to reach the 250 pity. And I really regretted just not going for the paid. Honestly, it's a lot cheaper than doing the free. But honestly, if you're gonna do a free, I'd probably do like 2 free, and then I'd probably go rest paid. If you don't get lucky on the 2 free, and then just go paid. Or of course, if you have all free, hell, go all free, right? Of course, that's just my opinion on how you want to do this. Daily singles are my favorite thing. I like to do daily $1 singles and try to get lucky. If that's your route as well, good luck to you. But guys, thank you guys so much today for checking out today's video. Sorry, content's been a little bit slow, but the game has been a little bit slow. Be real with you guys. So hopefully it picks back up with this collab. We get a lot of new players. Welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy the collab. You guys have a great night. Be safe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.